Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you all know, I started a series called Skincare Made Simple, and it's basically where I break down very basic skincare topics. And in this video, it's the second installment, and it's going to be about sunscreen. Now, I was very hesitant to make this video because it's such a crucial part of your skincare routine, and it's obviously something that's very critical not only for your skin to look good, but also for the health of it. As we all know, sunscreen doesn't only have cosmetic benefits, like protecting your skin from sunburns or premature aging, but it can also help prevent skin cancer. Every time I start to write or I start to film, I feel the need to look up so much more and include so much more. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. In this video, I'm going to briefly explain the types of sunscreens and some tips and points on how to help you choose the best sunscreen for you in order for you to maximize the best protection you can provide for your skin. But before getting into all of that, I feel like the obvious should be stated first. You have to wear sunscreen every single day. It doesn't matter if you do your skincare routine night and day in a religious manner. It doesn't matter if you use the best products. It doesn't matter if you go to the best clinics and get the best facials every week. If you're not supplementing all that work with a sunscreen, not only will that hinder or diminish any result that you're looking for with all this that you're doing for your skin, but it might even reverse it. Prolonged sun exposure with lack of SPF protection is very often highly associated with high risks of developing skin cancer. And of course, God forbid, but just the more reason to apply your sunscreen every single day. Okay, now that that PSA is over with, let's get into the types of sunscreens. You have two main types of sunscreens, physical or mineral, and chemical. Now in terms of function, it's kind of exactly the same. They both protect your skin against the UV rays, but the way they do it is inherently different. With physical or mineral sunscreen, it's like a protective physical layer on top of your skin. Physical sunscreens usually have a reputation of having a really noticeable white cast. It's because the way they're formulated is that they act as a protective physical shield on top of your skin. But it also has the con of being wiped off very easily with sweat or washing off your face, so you just gotta make sure that you're applying enough. Another type is chemical sunscreens, and this is the type that your skin actually absorbs. The way chemical sunscreens work to protect your skin is by absorbing the UV rays and converting it into heat. And these types of sunscreens may be more suitable for people with drier skin, but I just want to say very quickly, do not solely get fixated on physical sunscreens are for oily people. In the end, it's much more holistic than that. You have to take into consideration the whole formula. Since we're already talking about the types of sunscreens out there, I want to talk for just a second about sunscreen filters. Now, if you're someone that watches a lot of content creators in the skincare community, you might have heard some of the controversy about certain sunscreen filters and how some people are very opinionated when it comes to these things, especially if that person is in the medical field or in dermatology. I am not a doctor. I have no professional or medical connection when it comes to dermatology. In fact, when it comes to skincare, if there's anything I've learned, it's from these people. These doctors, these dermatologists, these estheticians, these specialists, these experts. So what I'm gonna say is something that comes from a consumer to a viewer who I assume to be a consumer as well. There's so much information out there when it comes to topics about sunscreen filters. Articles, clinical studies. Sometimes it's enough, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's conflicting, and they might advise for you not to use certain sunscreen filters. And then you go and Google that to make your own decision for yourself, and you find yourself confused and conflicted. What I want to do is not contribute to that confliction, because personally for me, sunscreens is one of the most difficult products I could figure out for myself. I think I've been using the same sunscreen since 2016, because I know it just worked for me, and it's such a sensitive and vital product that I never really felt comfortable getting out of that zone. But basically what my 2 cents is, pick a product you like. Pick a product that is marketed for your skin type, for your skin tone, something that doesn't have a lot of white cast, for your skin tone, something that doesn't have a lot of white cast, something that's within your budget. Just pick something that you like that is suitable for you. And look at the ingredient list and check out the certain sunscreen filters in that ingredient list. And just do your own Google search, see and read what you find. Because then you can make an educated decision on what you're purchasing, and you'll feel much more at ease using that product in the future. I will try to provide some links in the description box to help you with that. Check the description box and I really hope it helps. SPF, what is it? What's the number that's right beside it? I saw an SPF that's 15 and then I saw a product right next to it with SPF 100. I should definitely go for the 100 one, right? The reason why a lot of people often recommend anything SPF 30 and over is because there's not much of a difference. This is a graph from a clinical study, and it compares the percentage of protection that your SPF provides for you, the more it increases. And as you see from the graph, after it hits 30 SPF, it does continue to rise, but it's a very minor increase. What does this tell us? The difference is really marginal at best. As long as you're going for SPF 30 or higher, that's really okay as long as you're applying enough. You're better off with an SPF 30 that you're applying very well and very adequately onto your face, rather than an SPF 100 or 110 that you're not applying very well. Application is key. There are multiple ways you can ensure that you're applying enough sunscreen on your face. The 2-finger rule or the 3-finger rule. And of course, a very important tip is don't forget your ears and your neck. Reapplication. Reapplication is such a key factor in protecting your skin. Like, it's cool if you apply enough and you're like making sure that you're protecting skin from that one application. But more often than not, you're gonna be exposed to the sun a lot during the day. Whether you're at school or work or driving around, ideally you should be reapplying your sunscreen every 2 hours. But if you wear makeup, you're not gonna rub white lotion all over your face. This is where the magic of modern technology comes in. There are multiple forms of sunscreen out there these days. You can get it in a spray, in a powder form. There are makeup brands out there that sell powder with SPF in it, whether it's translucent or tinted, which is ideal for touching up your sunscreen over your makeup without messing it up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I download my videos every week. And thank you guys for watching.